hopefully complete the game here relatively. Oh, I gotta get my notes that I've set aside, because they've actually got some important stuff in here. Okay, so we have completed the other two ages. I need this back now. Yeah, well, maybe, if I can actually kill it. I've actually been hunting some pretty decent monsters over the past couple weeks. I do not know if I've got enough armor now to help myself. We'll find out, though. Alright. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's be over there. Okay. Really? So presumably, this is the age where everyone is currently at. Okay, let me just check my... I don't think any of these notes are relevant anymore. The wrong notes. That's something else. Okay. So yeah, I think we can proceed afresh. That... I guess it does. I was gonna say, it kind of looks more like Akinar's world, but I guess it is the old world. So I wonder, the age, I guess. I wonder if this is going to be like like the second game, which one was it, where if I went back, I guess it was the third game, if I went back without completing the quest, we lost. What the purpose of this is, other than just to show that you can do it? Guess we'll find out. Something is splashing in the water over there. Oh, it's that. there's the third one with Savidro. Presumably, having the water go in one direction or another is going to be irrelevant. Can we actually get down in that ditch? No. Okay, well, I'll go turn both of these back on until I actually know what they go to. Mechanic. I remember absolutely nothing beyond this point. Oh. Well. Did he go down that way or did he go down that way? He went down that way, right? Let's maybe not do that one. Hey, Joda Pop. I mean, kind of the same old, to be honest. So he went down that way. Is this relevant? I wonder if I have to bring a bubble all the way over here. Yeah, I mean pretty much just a lot of bumbling around. I guess really the only story is just sort of what Cirrus and Achenar have been doing over the past several years. That's pretty much it. Ew, a water spirit. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is awkward. I'm gonna guess this has to do with turning on and off the water. Oh, look at that. This doesn't actually seem to do anything, though. Oh, okay. But open that one up, which flows it off that way. But it doesn't close this one because those aren't fixed. Alright, well, we'll just keep going on. Something goes there. At this point, I feel like I need a map. Drawbridge, okay. Another big flower-looking thing. Yeah. So somehow we gotta get that drawbridge to lower. Okay. Back we go. I guess I can cross over this little waterway. Hi. What do I do with that? I missed that one somehow. Wait, wait. So why did that change? Okay, well there's something going on there. What in the hell? Hey, Pocket Ninja. Oh, what in that? Oh. Okay. I don't know what that means just yet. Continue on down. So we've got these bubbles and we've got the flames, and I'm not sure... Oh, we've also apparently got these. I can carry the... Nope, I can't. Okay. Gonna say I could carry them, but they don't last too long. These don't combine. Alright. Oh, criminy. I'm gonna have to go to the beginning and do a map again. I don't... I am lost. All of these probably connect to each other. But I feel like I'm going to have to know my way in order to move the flames and the bubbles and the... whatever. What is this? What's making that noise? And we're back at another one of these things. Now this is different than the one I saw before. Oh my god, yeah. I think I'm lost. Okay, so this is the way that Akinar, presumably that was Akinar.
Let's work together, he says. Let's figure out how to get rid of Father before he sees what we've done to his precious books. Sure. I'll work with you again, little brother, but I'll trust you about as far as I can throw you.
Can I not open this? There we go. Reading time.
Been a while since I had this much fun working with my sick little brother. Usually we're at each other's throats by now, but this time... must be the thrill we both get picturing Father strapped into the chair, begging us not to do what he knows we're going to. Don't think anything I've done to a prisoner yet will compare with that moment. Have to build a chair first, though, which means getting inside Serena's abandoned memory chamber. Can't exactly ask for a front door key, even if Cirrus did tell the Protectors we want to study their rituals. He'd just better get back from mechanical age with those breeding kids soon. Otherwise, this whole plan is going nowhere. What a hideously exhausting day. Spent so many hours working underwater, I think my skin's turned permanently blue. But at least we're finally inside. Cirrus wants to put a lock on our new back door, using one of his infamous marble color codes, I'm sure. But that's his deal. I've still got to figure out what to do about the fumes. Maybe if I... First night, we won't have to use the breeding kits. Of course, I'll wait for Cirrus to take his off first, just to be sure. Then start hauling in materials. Never seen little brother this keyed up before. But like I told him last night, getting the chair up and running is gonna take time. In theory, all it has to do is to stimulate the old fungus into doing what it wants to do naturally. Remove a person's memories. But in order for our entire plan to work, we have to keep Father's body alive before, during, and after the process so one of us can use it later. I'm not even sure the fungus will be able to remove memories from a living body, no matter how much persuasion it gets. Decided to let Cirrus work on getting the chair operational while I started installing the life tanks. Still think this aspect of the plan is iffy, but then I don't intend to be the one who tests them.
Okay, before we continue on that, I want to...
What to do about the fumes?
Take a picture of
Maybe
that, just in case.
Never seen little... Cirrus is a genius. Not sure how he did it, but judging from the results of his first test today, looks like he did. Almost felt sorry for the mouse. Okay already. Just how many of these tests does he want to complete before we actually do something? Doesn't he realize that the longer we wait, the more likely it is some Protector will catch on that something's wrong? One whole part of what we're doing takes place inside their dream world. They're going to see it eventually. Let's stop wasting time here and instead concentrate on setting up the bait we need to lure Father into his cell. Let's send Mother to Riven already. Getting real nervous now. The only thing that keeps me from panicking completely is this. I know Serena's weakness, the Life Stone. They'll be lost without their Life Stone. Sure, it'll take a few days, but if I steal it out of the root chamber, the fungus will eventually lose its ability to remove memories. And if that happens, Serena's civilization will be thrown into total chaos. Might be fun to see it happen. But it also means our plan against Father will be ruined. So I'll do it, but only if it becomes necessary to cut and run. Horrible fight with Cirrus today. All I did was mention taking the stone and he was all over me. Accused me of letting my insatiable desire for instant gratification screw up yet another one of his plans. Then he tried to lay the whole Narayan Civil War debacle on me. Almost belted him right then and there. But the fight did show me one thing. My little brother really is a backstabbing weasel. These tests he keeps doing, there's only one conclusion they're heading to. Screw you, little brother. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna sit in that chair for you. I am out of here.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun. Whatever they're doing. More fire down there. There's another mechanism. See, now, you'd think that I bring those puffballs over here so they get lit on fire. To what end, I don't know. But it doesn't seem like I can't go beyond a certain viewpoint or they disappear on me. Really? Okay, now this does nothing. Another strange puzzle I gotta figure out there. I do like that touch. That pinging that sounds like metal. And pinging that sounds like wood. Like they took a little bit more effort just for that. Because they had to map that. They had to map what you're touching to a sound. Okay. So that's one sluice going that way. We gotta figure out the waterways, where the... Oh, well here's... Okay. I assume that means there's another creature gonna come out that. Where's the echo, though? Not sure I see any difference there. Is that even moving anyhow? Can we go down, please? Oh, it's that thing. So it doesn't help over here. It's got to be locked in over here, based upon where the gears are going. To what end, though? If I knew what this mechanism did... Oh, wait a minute. Can I pull on that? Okay. Well, I can. That must be how you open the sluices. It's just in the wrong direction. It's kind of a weird thing that this would even exist, you know? I mean, this seems like, for a puzzle I get it, but for an actual mechanism it seems completely unnecessary, since having it all the way over to the right doesn't do anything. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work either. Do I have to have it in the middle before I can change it? Gotta be something else going on here. Oh, maybe... Do I have to pull it off of there? I also don't know why the transitions take so long. I see. So it does jack it up. But only once? Alright, I'm not sure how the puzzle works here. It was enough to close that off, though. So I'm guessing then, because if you look at it, you can kind of see there's another one on the other side there. So I guess if it's over on this side, it pops it open one way, and if it's the other way, it closes it off to the other. It's completely closed off water to that direction, though. Well, let's keep going back up this way, just to see. Okay, there's another something. Which looks like it has a face. So these are wind spirit circles then, I guess? Okay. This makes me wonder. Am I supposed to be following them to the various places? They do kind of have that face. Now let's continue going down all the various pathways. Maybe. Okay, am I supposed to be following that? Is that indicating I'm going in the right direction? I've closed things off correctly? I don't know what makes them appear. So that's the little stream that I cut off. Goes that way somehow. I'm guessing that's a flame spirit and then it dies down? Oh, well, look at that.
I was starting to worry about you. In the dream, you always arrived before third bell had rung. Welcome to Serenia. I am Anya, one of 6 now serving as protector here. You may find this hard to believe, but my sisters and I dreamed you would be coming. You're searching for Yisha.
Sure.
I fear she may be in trouble. But we have not seen her since we gave her the necklace 2 weeks ago. I will gather my sisters to help find her. In the meantime, you should consult the memory chamber. She always knows more about what's going on in this land than we do. Follow the ceremonial alley to her doors, and see what insight she has to provide.
Glad she didn't mention me turning off the waterways. Oof. Is that her doing that? Alright, well. Well, hey, listen, if that was only second bell, okay, there's number 3. I was gonna say, technically, I did get here before number 3. Ooh. I think this is the map.
Wow, it's so beautiful. Hey, is that supposed to be the little boy who died?
He's a lot more than that. He represents this whole area and how everything is interconnected.
By water?
It is the source of all life.
Maybe it's not a map. Either way, I'm taking a picture of it. I guess the little boy is the red shape behind that? It's a little bit morbid. There's faces on the stones. That's even worse. Okay, well, there's a hand down there, it looks like. Before we go too far, I suppose, go into this temple that she wanted me to go into. That one doesn't have the tears. This one's got the tears. I guess I can sit on any one of these. Is that a book or a book? These are altars. I guess they're altars. She said come sit in here, right? Strange. Because that looks like that time chamber thing. Oh, it's serious. Okay. Well.
Well, this is the most unique funeral I've ever attended.
This is important. I want to see if the ceremony is somehow influencing the transfer.
I don't know if we want to keep going this way, I'm going to be honest with you. Those doors seem like a trap. especially since he just came out of the bathysphere.
Use their harvester? Are you crazy? What if somebody notices?
You think you can hold your breath long enough? Go right ahead. But we can't begin the tests without at least a few empty memory globes, which only grow down there.
Fine. But you're stealing the filled ones if we need them.
It's the same thing. It's an unnecessarily large hitbox for that. The question is, where did Cirrus go? I feel like he's probably gone into here. Before we have an encounter that I don't know if I can get out of, maybe I should save. Let's do save. Save. We'll call this Cirrus. Really? We could go into the chamber, sure. Okay, well, that was very abrupt. What about down here? Touch? Okay. So should I go in there first, or should I continue walking up? Well, let's go in here. What's the worst that could happen? It only seems alive. I mean, the thing that worries me is that Cirrus clearly left the bathysphere, but there's only one way he could have gone. Alright, well, let's sit down on this, I guess, and... I don't think there's anything to do right now. Just have a rest. Clearly this must be some chamber with the memories. Something to do with that. The memory transfer, as was implied. We clearly don't have something set up yet. not go that way. Walk.
What happened?
Huh?
This is terrible. How are we supposed to maintain contact with the ancestors if we can't harvest any globes? Forgive me. I've seen your face so often in dream, I forget you're still a stranger here. You've been inside the memory chamber. You've seen the colorful lights crowning her walls. These are the memories of my people, taken from their bodies after their spirits moved on. In Serenia, the memory chamber stores our memories, so that future generations can still visit us in dream. Empty globes for storing our memories are formed underwater, and we gather them using the harvester. So if I'm unable to fix it, I must see how bad the damage is. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, a few of my sisters have gathered in the Hall of Spirits to dream. If you go there after they've awakened, you might be able to learn more about what happened to Yisha. Good luck. In Serenia, the memory chamber stores our memories, so that future generations...
Okay. Obviously, that is important enough that it has to be there to tell me twice. Everything's got a face here. It's kind of creepy. Alright, so we'll just keep walking this way. Probably should have warned her that, you know, Cirrus was over there and he's kind of crazy. Seeing as how she's now about to, about to walk over there. And that's the last place I saw him. But, you know, she'll figure it out. Kind of a cool place, though. Okay, that looks like that leads down to that chamber.
You mean you have to signal somebody every time you want to go home? Why don't you just sleep here?
Because we have families too, you know. And the ones who are still alive sleep in the village.
Okay. So, do I need to light my hand on fire or something and bring that over here? That must be the village, I'm guessing. Oh. Good, the crazy one. Just what I wanted to...
Wait, please. Listen to me.
I think I just made a mistake here.
Okay. It doesn't look good. I admit it, but it's not what you think. I'm just taking it for a little while. Borrowing it, so to speak. It's the plan. Cirrus's plan. He's got Yisha. I just want to stop him. He's a nutcase. He's here. And don't let Father come here, or you'll screw up everything. Find my journal. The one from 20 years ago. Cirrus doesn't even know that I kept one. I hid it in a stone pillar in the forest near where two rivers are crossing. It'll explain everything. Cirrus is mad, He's gonna kill Father. And I've got to stop him.
Do I dare pull that? The hell was that? Oh, hey. There's a balloon out there. A couple balloons. Are they coming this way? Oh, there's another one. There's another two.
Wait, please.
Okay. Alright, so... Vaguely. Do I recall... Where'd the balloons go? Do I recall the ending where we can save Akinar? And the balloons are gone. Okay, excellent. They're not coming this way. I'm just going crazy. There's another balloon. But I don't know if that's a false memory, because he still seems incredibly dangerous and insane. I feel like there is actually a thing where he is protective of Yisha, but I think it's still a mistake if we trust him. But I don't remember. And how could we bring how could we bring Atris here anyhow? I don't even know where he is. We would have to go back, because last we saw he left in that thing, the ship. And he hasn't come back yet. Okay, let's pull this and see what it does. Something opened over here. I don't know. If this game plays to the same pattern as the other ones, you can definitely lose. So there's a bad ending. Okay, what did this do? I heard stone grinding on stone, but I don't... I don't see anything different. It's definitely in this direction, though. Oh, it's that. Let's not go down there just yet. Not go down there just yet. I want to figure this one out. Okay, so look. Oh, look! It's this thing. Yeah. I don't know why it took so long to show me. Oh yeah, it's that thing in the jungle, you remember? I do. I just don't remember how many... This one, 4. 4 swipes from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It was an entire age just to learn the puzzle for this stupid thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's a creepy slug snake thing. Care for that. I don't care for that at all. Right, okay, so We clearly need it to be in here, right? I'm guessing? Can we grab one? There we go. Okay, now that dries that area off, but what exactly are we gaining from this? So, okay, maybe... Oh, did I not want to do that? I bet that's going down the drain where that leads. Maybe I don't want to do this just yet. Let's go down and see what it did. Yeah, I don't think I wanted that. I wanted to be able to come down here and mess around. Damn it. It looks like there's a whirlpool there. So I'm gonna guess that we have to chase that water spirit thing over here. Let's close that off again. Yeah, see, now we can get down in here. Just make sure there's nothing else here for me. Okay. Some kind of crossbow anchor thing, whatever this is. This must divert water somewhere. Okay. Did you hear that? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this, just because I can. That sounds like a warning whistle thing. Warning horn. I'm gonna move the water, though, before we go find out what that is, because I want to see what this paddle has done down there. Suddenly the horn has stopped. Doesn't seem to have done anything. It straightens itself back out again. Oh. Do I want to close this? Why would I want to close that? Okay, well, let's go back and find out what's making that noise. We'll also find out the consequences of diverting that water, I suppose. sound has stopped. Where's the sound stopped? Someone's here. Okay. Well, I can't do anything in here. I can't talk to these people, so we're just kind of... just gonna leave. I guess. Maybe that's what it was? The horns were calling them to... whatever?
You're searching for Yisha. I fear she may be in trouble.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for telling me that. I can pull on that. Do I want to pull on that? That seems a little presumptuous. I don't know what purpose of that would be. No, they're still in there. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back real quick. Yeah, exactly, just lose my hearing. Would it, is this, how close are these things? Yeah, okay. Close enough. So I'm pretty sure I could just make a jump. I'm pretty sure I could jump that. It doesn't let me go over there, though. So we're just gonna get back. And now I've got to figure out the waterway puzzle. Because that is the only thing left to do. Don't let Father know. Does that mean I could go back? Now? Now that we've kind of exhausted all this, could I go back and maybe Atris would be back home? I think it's worth a shot, I guess. I still want to know why I can grab these. What is the purpose of that? Or why are there two right here beside each other? Also, by diverting that water, what did I do? Here's the flame flowers. It seemed like it was getting dark anyway. This appears to have nothing to do with anything. Nervous about going back in here. But aside from playing with the water and whatever that does, I don't know, let's go back and see if there's actually anything here. If Atris ever came back. I feel like maybe he did. Okay, so we're just gonna skip through that. And I'm back here. Ooh, okay. So this is the beginning of Myst 3, when we show up at their doorstep here. I don't remember seeing this place. Like when I was walking around before? Yeah, this is this place. But, well, okay, no, I guess the last time I was here I couldn't go in that door. See, this makes me wonder if I just screwed up, because we just came back somewhere. Oh, can I turn that lantern on? We just came back somewhere. I guess we can go into his study. Where's that go? Oh, that looks like it goes back. Okay.
For 20 years, I've harbored a secret. People talk about my sons and the evil things they did. Yet still I remain strangely mute. I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to come to Tomana. There are things I must tell you about my sons.
And then the super loud musical intro. Okay, so then we can read his book. It's blank.
The first time I placed my hand on Serenia's linking panel, I remember thinking, this age will be unlike any I've journeyed to so far. And it was. The sky was crisp and clear. The rivers and waterfalls sparkled like diamonds. Even the worn paths threading through the canopies of stone took my breath away. I met a group of women who told me they had been expecting me, and as we talked late into the evening, they did seem to know a lot about me. Yet the more they explained why, the more impossible their story seemed. Of course, Catherine's ages have always struck me as impossible. Why should this one have been different? One of the stories the protectors told me, for that is what they called themselves, moves me to this day. Many lifetimes ago, a child from the village contracted a fever and died. His parents, who had loved him very much, decided to bury him under a waterfall and built a balloon to take him there. The parents' grief was so strong, however, that when they landed their balloon, they could only carry the child a short way. So they set him down beside a giant flower and slept. All night, the mother's tears never stopped flowing. Eventually, they sank through the ground and bathed the flower's roots. Moved by the tears, the flower told the parents to carry their child into her epistle. She would preserve his memories so they could visit him whenever they wished. Then the flower passed one of the tears back through her roots, turning it into a container to hold memories, and the father dove underwater to collect it. And that is how the memory chamber first displayed her power to the Serenians. Having read Catherine's descriptive book, I realized that the plant the protectors called the memory chamber is but the fruiting body of a massive fungus. Like any fungus, it recycles dead organic material into nutrients. In this case, filled memory globes. Since Yisha has recently asked to see Serenia, I will share this explanation with her, as I did her brothers when they were her age. Yet I cannot help thinking that my scientific understanding of Serenia pales in comparison to the Protector's simple tale. I had not fully realized how many years have passed since I visited this age, so when I stepped out of the linking cave with Yisha, I was pleased to see only a little has changed. A new group of women have replaced the Protectors I knew, but they seemed to be as friendly as the first. Yisha took an immediate liking to the one called Anya, and as we made our plans to spend more time here in the future, I felt confident our relationship with these women would be mutually beneficial. After an absence of several weeks, we returned to Serenia last night. Catherine agreed to accompany us, so we will stay for a week or more. This morning, I took advantage... advantage of Catherine's presence to re-explore alone. My route soon took me beyond Serenia's current memory chamber to the old abandoned flower which had served the village centuries ago. The man-made edifice surrounding the chamber looked much the same as I remembered, although the flower itself was in far worse state of decay. I tried opening the door to explore inside, but found it locked. Just as well. 30 years ago, the protectors told me how the delicate inner heart of the chamber emits a strong fragrance as part of its reproductive cycle. The closer the chamber gets to maturation, the more toxic this gas becomes, forcing the protectors to find a new flower for their use. No doubt the collected fumes inside the original chamber would have made it impossible for me to survive there very long. Catherine says I should have seen it coming, but this morning, Isha asked permission to meet Serenia's ancestors. I tried to explain that the place the protectors called Dream is not real. How can it be? But she insists on finding out for herself. So what am I to do? I suppose it will do no harm to let her try. From what Anya told me, it should take several months for Isha to learn how to dream. And it has certainly been a while since I've had enough free time to concentrate on the crystal viewer's attachment. Keeping my inquisitive daughter occupied may end up being beneficial for us all. I cannot believe how quickly time has flown. Today we attended a ceremony on Serenia's celebrating Yisha's mastery of their customs. I must admit, although my doubts about the dream realm remain, seeing my daughter's pride as she received the protector's necklace made it all seem worthwhile. Yisha said something strange during our writing lesson today. She thought it was sad that Catherine rarely writes anymore, and asked if we should explain that just because someone dies after visiting an age doesn't mean the age's writer is responsible. I knew immediately she was talking about my grandmother. Yet Catherine and I have never fully described Anna's death, so how she knew this information is a mystery. When I asked, she said her necklace had said something while she was holding Anna's picture. The answer was completely unsatisfactory. Yet I must admit, Isha had displayed an uncanny knowledge of things she never witnessed ever since receiving the Protector's gift. I'd like to examine this necklace more closely, but at the moment the situation with Cirrus and Achenar takes precedence. Perhaps after my friend leaves us tomorrow.